But one of the things that you said intrigues me is, you talked about fear. And really, you never got out of fear. I mean, you got the fear of being chased as a little kid, getting your ass kicked. You got a fear of showing up in the gym. You got a fear about getting in the gym and getting hit. You got a fear about, am I going to be good enough? You got about fear about, I mean, you literally had this, like most of us live in fear our whole lives about one thing or another. But I mean, when did you get a grip? Did you ever get a handle on that animal of fear? Did you ever finally get to this point where I'm not afraid of all that shit anymore?
Uh, I kind of did. I lost the fear for a little bit. So, uh, so the Olympics, I lived in my van for 3 years, right? Because I wanted to start a business, and I heard that most businesses fail in the first 5 years. It's like 90%, and it's due to overhead. So I decided I wanted to be an entertainer. I want to be a speaker. So I want to do stand-up comedy, but that didn't pay. So I do stand-up comedy at schools. So I Mike Birbiglia is a comic. I saw him and he does storytelling. I was like, oh, I can do that. So I tell one long story. I have lessons that weave in and out. Every story has a moral and a message. So I basically built a business where I do stand-up at schools, and it's a school assembly. If I live in my van, I don't have to pay for hotels, flights, or rentals. No overhead.
Yeah.
I my car insurance was like $129 a month. So for next to nothing, I could live with there. It was the first time in my life I had no fear, because
Mm.
when I left high school, there's no going back home and living with your parents. I had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I learned if you don't have a safety net, you're less likely to fall.
Yeah.
So my entire life, everything I did was, if I fail, this is not good. And I had that risk involved because I understood that fear fueled me. When I was living in the van, I had no reason to do better. I mean, I was just content. I didn't have a mortgage. I had no pressure. As long as I could pay my phone bill, even if I didn't, I could just hang out on the Wi-Fi by the library. And it was chill. But Gary, chill, don't pay the bills. So I realized, like, living in the van, and the idea in the van was I was just building my skill. So my thought process in boxing, if boxer A has 100 boxing matches, boxer B has three, they were to fight, who do you bet on?
100 matches.
You don't even need to know their record.
Yeah.
5 wins, 95 losses. That's the power of experience. So I won my first boxing match, and that was huge for me because I never made a team before. My second boxing match, I lost. And my coach, and I love him for describing it the way he did, because I didn't know anything about boxing. I just joined the gym because it was free. So I was like, hey, what does a loss mean? Can I not go pro? Can I not go to the Olympics? What does it mean? And he's like, you didn't get the bigger trophy. And I was like, huh? He says, there's two trophies. There's a big one and there's a small one. You got the small. He went on to explain it was called a smoker show. It's a one-night pop-up event where boxers gain experience for matches that actually matter.
Hmm.
He didn't tell me to work harder. He didn't tell me what I did wrong. He just made it seem like it was part of the process. So my thought process was, I'm not very athletic because I never made a team in school. But if like if a boxer has 50 boxing matches, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just fight everyone and get 100 boxing matches. I don't care about my record. I care about how good I am. So I took a bunch of losses, but after I got 100 boxing matches, I was so comfortable in the ring that I would beat people because they were nervous.
Yeah.
And my superpower came from repetitions. So I retired from boxing with more wins than anybody else, not because I'm necessarily good. I've got 39
You
losses.
you fought more.
I fought more.
But
But
isn't that interesting? Because it so relates to comedy. Like I was taking comedy classes